everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am dressed up as an elf because we are going to go find 13 of the elves that are hidden around the Bloxburg map. Make sure you go get them in order, otherwise they won't show up, and make sure you bring the correct cookie, otherwise they'll take it and you won't get your cookie back. The first one requires a holiday cookie, 2 require a chocolate chip cookie, 1 requires a glass of milk, and the other one requires a gingerbread cookie. The first elf will be in a little corner up next to the observatory. The second one is up behind the observatory. You are going to want to walk around and behind and jump over the fence, and the elf will be behind one of the 3 trees here. They're not showing up on my screen because I already got them, but let's go on to the third elf. The third elf, you are going to want to go up on the mountain. Once you jump off the ledge here, it'll be on the little corner, and if you are late, it will give you a little bit less money than the day it came out, but nonetheless, it still gives you money. Now the fourth elf is over next to the fishing hut. It's behind the little box on the corner on the beach. Pretty easy. This elf requires a chocolate chip cookie. It is over on the alley side between the club and the furniture store. It is on the corner behind the dumpster. A little gross and a weird place to eat a cookie, but that's where he is. This next elf is in the Bloxburg Caves. It requires a holiday cookie, and you'll want to be a child, otherwise it'll move your cookie as you walk in. As you walk in, when you go into the mining area, you'll walk to the back and on the pool to the right on the back wall. It'll be hiding against a little rock, and you'll give it the cookie. So this next elf will be over on the bulletin board on the back road. It'll be on the first light on the left. Once you give it the holiday cookie, you can move on to the next elf. This elf is over at the Bloxburg gas station, again on the back road near the campsite. You'll go in, and next to the fridge full of water bottles, you'll see the elf, and you'll give it a gingerbread man instead of a holiday cookie. If you go in the Riverside neighborhood in the very back on the top row next to the tunnel, you'll go over to the back corner and you'll see the little elf that requires a holiday cookie, and let's go see what the next elf requires. So this next elf was a little bit harder for me to find, but you are going to have to go to the far back Bloxacre sign that leads up to the back road up the hill, and you'll want to drive straight across from it, and it should be along the wall in the corner. Once you find it, you'll feed it a holiday cookie. We have almost found the 13th elf. For this one, you are going to want to go to the beach, and on the far left corner, you're gonna see a small section of an island. This one is a little bit tricky. You're gonna want to keep going down. You will have to swim a little bit, but once you get to a certain point, you will see the elf pop up beneath you. This elf does require a chocolate chip cookie. The next elf is up in the campsite. This one is also a little bit tricky. I found that the last ones have been a little bit harder for me to find. You are going to want to walk to the very back against the wall, and the elf will be behind one of the trees. This elf requires a glass of milk, and once you give this glass of milk to the elf, we're going to go off on the 13th one up in the mountain. And the 13th elf will be over on a ledge. If you go on the side of the mountain, it will be above the observatory over on a little corner. Once you get close enough, it'll show up and you'll feed it a holiday cookie. Thank you so much for watching this video at Z-Tastic Zone. Make sure you subscribe, click that bell notification, go check out my series of Z-Topolis where I build a town in Bloxburg, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!